again, Gary?
Yeah, it's always frustrating and disappointing and all those words when you're 1-0 up and then 2-1 up. You know, we had there was a bit of naivety in our team due to, for whatever reason, and we wasn't really a threat enough in our box. You know, we had some half chances as well as our goals, but they had a few chances, you know, where they were getting their crosses in, which we're going to have to look at, and they were getting on to, you know, very close to getting on to many, and got their winner because of it, and put us under a little bit of pressure, and we couldn't handle that pressure, and I believe that that's the naivety of us at the moment. So, you know, it's not an easy league, we know that, and you know, everyone knows that, because the Torquay were relegated out of it, you know, a couple of seasons ago. So we just got to keep going, and the boys have got to keep going, and they've got to learn from their mistakes. They've got to learn from our training, you know, because as we keep saying every week, it's a different level, and if you're not performing, then opposition have got enough decent players to cause you a problem, and that's where we are at the moment. And unfortunately, we can't defend our penalty box well enough.
I'm not making excuses for you, but you have got this injury, you know, massive injury problems, haven't you?
I know, and that is, of course, that's very frustrating for me as a manager, because you know, you can see the team out there, they can put bits and pieces together, and we can look all right on occasions. And if Jake tucks his one in at the end there, you know, just before they scored, we win 3-1. But you know, we let them back in it. They was almost accepting 2-2, but we gave them too much room. Couldn't hold it up front. Didn't look a threat up front. Lost the midfield and lost lost our penalty box, and that's a recipe, unfortunately, for letting in goals. And I've got to look at that. But you know, you got to look at it in a way that I'm working with this football club, and I've got to do my best to turn it round, because now all of a sudden it's turning it round, because we lost away at Chesterfield. We drew at home, although it was a 0-0, and we've lost at home. So, you know, that's a poor run now. Now, you know, somehow we've got to pull it round, and that's my job.
No complaints with the one that you did have chalked off as well?
Who was that? What one was that?
That was your goal that you had ruled off for offside.
With Phil
yeah,
went through.
No, I thought
Rory looked like he might have been onside.
Really?
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'm only on the line here, but there was a lot of offsides against us in the first half, and that. So when they put a different linesman puts up the flag again, you've got to start, you know, looking at your strikers to see whether they're bright enough to not run offside. And because we'd run offside, I don't know, 6-7 times in the first half, it wasn't something that I thought was onside. You know what I mean? So, listen, you know, I'm gutted. The boys are gutted in there, and that's where we are. But been in this position before and come out of it, and you know, that's where we are. I said, it's not an easy league, and anyone thought it was an easy league was, you know, we're going to try and be competitive in it. And at the moment, we're just slightly behind now, and now we've got to put in as much work as we can to get rid of the naivety, to have more play in their half and less play in our half, because I thought it was too end to end, and that's the naivety.
You called for a return to what you describe as our game.
Yeah.
And some of the attacking play in I know it sounds like, you know, it's pie in the sky, but some of our attacking play tonight was, you must have been pleased with that.
Yeah, well, that's why it's frustrating, isn't it? You know, but from that attacking play, you've got to get 3 or 4 goals, not just the 2. It don't seem that 2's going to be enough for us. So we've got to stop it at the other end as well, and that's everyone. You know, centre halves have got to get on the end of a ball. Wingers have got to put the right ball in at set plays, and then at the other end, forwards have got to defend well. We got to block shots. The shot went in and we didn't block it. I didn't think that I'll have a look who it was, didn't throw himself at the shot, and they suddenly felt that they was on top, and it gave them a bit of confidence to get numbers forward. And obviously in this wind, that helped them, and we didn't have the quality to play against the wind. Everything was right up in the air, and but as you say, we need to play that football that we did once or twice more often, and have the the mental toughness to play. But unfortunately, they're going through a little bit of a down period, and I've got to try and turn it round.